December 26, 2006 was the date. An earthquake beneath the Indian Ocean caused a shift in the Earth's plates that led to a displacement of the sea itself. The waters withdrew from the shore in preparation for an enormous tsunami to follow. Those who saw and recognized the signs immediately began to retreat for higher ground. They knew what was coming. There are plenty of signs around us indicating that our world is in danger. Everything from economic indicators to crime rates. There is ample reason to believe that we need to head for higher ground. Identify the higher ground in your life and invite others along. As the waters were withdrawing, as some of the villagers, the local people, saw that these waters were receding, they knew what was coming. It was an indicator that there was this enormous tsunami on the way that they knew could devastate their village, which is in fact what happened. So they headed for higher ground. So they invited everybody that they could find to follow them and to go to higher ground so that they could be safe. What a great analogy for our situation today. There are a lot of indicators in the world that show that we're in danger. There's economic indicators, there's conflicts in marriages and relationships, there's crime rates, everything that indicates that there's danger here. Head for higher ground. What is the higher ground? So the higher ground in a relationship, for example, is love. Choose love. There's always a choice between some lower level response and higher ground. Higher ground is the loving response. As you're talking to your spouse, as you're talking to your kids, can you choose angry words? Of course you can. Can you choose more loving words? Of course you can. Head for higher ground. In many aspects of life, integrity represents higher ground. Integrity is when what happens matches what you say. There's two parts of that: making sure that you do what you say you'll do, and also thinking very carefully about what it is that you're saying. Watch your language. Integrity is the higher ground of business relationships, of economic exchanges, of relationships within the home. Psychologically, higher ground is pathological positivity. Does that sound familiar? Pathological positivity is not just a program, it's a personal preference. It's a programmed proclivity to purposefully opt for the positive from a plethora of possible perceptions. So you're going through a hard time. Notice that you will always have a choice about how you look at your current situation. You can look at this in terms of positivity. You can look at this in terms of noxious negativity. And that is always your choice. How do you feel when you choose a positive perspective? That turns on the power. It gives you the ability now to move forward and do other things. When you see your life as bad, or any situation as bad, how does that feel? Thank you for coming to the YouTube channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you especially for sharing it with others. We hope you're enjoying these short video clips. For a little longer audio version of inspiring content, please visit liveonpurposeradio.com. That's our podcast.